Just wanted to start off today by apologising to the Geelong Football Club.
As you should.
Despite Fremantle winning every single metric on the ground, absolutely dominating the game and only keeping the Cats in it by slamming balls into the post like it was the Bonnie Blue Bang Bus in Bali. Obviously, the only metric that counted was the free kick count. Today, I'm not a Fremantle supporter.
Yes. Yes. I knew it all along.
What are you?
Plot twist.
A Gumby.
I just love the men in green. Go the Umpires. The official score was 19-9, and despite Geelong being third in the comp for free kick differential this year, they've been robbed.
Nick Foote was in the game, by the way.
Why is that relevant, Sebastian?
But he was. It's just a statement of fact. I didn't notice the umpires. And actually, in the work that I was doing, I overheard the commentary say, haven't noticed the umpires tonight. Usually means it's been good. Right?
I thought it was awesome. I thought they were fantastic.
Did you actually feel like you were getting the rub of the green?
Oh, at times. I thought Shea Bolton running half the ground, taking
That
a bounce,
one was a shocker,
losing possession, getting tackled.
That's on the ball.
Felt like holding the ball.
The cat
Maybe.
supporter in the room.
Which is
very
ridiculous, by the way, on the West Bias podcast.
Yeah,
but
what the fuck?
You invited me here.
I did
I'm the
invite you.
celebrity guest for the second day in a
Because
row.
I found out you were a Geelong fan as you got here, and I couldn't really say, oh, actually, we've got a delay today.
We've double booked.
We double booked.
Well, isn't it good to get other perspectives of the game?
How did you see it? It was a Thursday night blockbuster, packed house.
Yes. I thought it was
Close
a good game.
game.
I enjoyed it. Like, as much as it sucked that Geelong lost, but I think you guys really, ramped it up in that third quarter.
It is
So
actually scary what Fremantle do. Like, I don't see, and I can say this being an impartial supporter.
Sorry, say that again.
Order.
They are freaky good. Like, the way they deliver inside forward field, like, it is scary. I don't see you guys losing again this year. And I'm not saying that as a big
13.
statement. All I'm saying is, I don't know who beats you. You're 28 points down and they still didn't worry.
Yeah.
And that was after you had to listen to that horrible rave music.
We'll
Maybe
get to that.
No,
We'll
the
get to the
rave was the
halftime
reason.
rave.
It was the reason.
Is
halftime
that
rave.
new Wolfie time?
But it's unique as a Freo fan that at 5 goals down in the second quarter, I never really felt like we were going to lose the game. Because even at that point, that was then on the brink of like, geez, if Geelong kick another one or two, it starts blowing out. But because Freo are actually still on top and just missing chances, as soon as we kicked one or two, I never actually felt like we were going to lose after that.
Well, you kept getting it in the 50. It was just the amount of goals that you hit into the post. It was
There were
like
a lot of
5 in a
posters.
row.
The tactic change to put it through the big sticks. I think that was the game changer. That was huge,
Guys, we
and
need
that's why
goals.
Jo was coach of the year.
Stop the target practice on the post. Let's head for the middle of the post now.
Straight through the middle.
Yeah, worked well.
On that rave, though, what the fuck was that?
What was going on at halftime?
It just kept going. It felt like it went for the full halftime period. It just kept going. And it reminded me so much of being at one of those WA festivals after the main act where you probably shouldn't be hanging around. You look around and the people are all a bit different to you. The music playing is a little bit too heavy. You're wondering what you're doing there. You're definitely sleep deprived. You're questioning all your life decisions and yet you're still there.
Great night to be on caps.
Yeah.
Terrible night to be epileptic. It was quite something.
Yeah, I can't. Were you talking about like the Charlie bloke? Or are we talking about the whole thing with
when
the lights?
Mainly the lights, that was freaking me out. I just was going down a dark place.
I thought it
when
was
that shit was
sick.
happening. You liked that?
I liked it. I thought how they got everyone. You know, they like scan the QR code and you can join the stealth mode, and there was like maybe 5 lights. It's like everyone just looked up. By the time you could scan it, was gone. But I thought like that bit was sick. But then the DJ they brought out was a bit random.
I didn't
was
even
that?
see the DJ, I don't think.
He was to the right of me, down by the 50, like in the walkway, and then there was this little jut out on the grass, or like just the edge, and there was just like maybe 30 random plonkers in there, and I was like, we didn't know what it was at first. We're like, what is that? Like, why are they all standing there? And then all of a sudden it's like, Charlie Shells, come out.
Of course, Big Charlie.
And then they all got their speedies on, and they're like, yeah. And then like all the nans in the crowd are like, who's this?
Well, it just doesn't match the energy of the footy, I think. And Fremantle like doing that. They like the acoustic sets. I'm not talking about the rocking just before pre-game. I don't mind that, but they love a pre-game acoustic guitar
I swear
session.
a few weeks ago a bloke was up the top just singing like Ho Hey by
Yeah.
the Lumineers.
And
the
now-
week before we had Old Mervs up there. Like,
Yeah.
And now
suddenly
they've completely changed
we've got
it to
Ketema.
Yeah, Ketema, a knockoff
IKEA Kedema.
knockoff version of Lude, just bizarre. But
I just looking at you were working, Seb, but yeah. Yesterday at 6:45 p.m, you just messaged saying if I had dropped a cap, I'd be freaking the fuck out right
it
now.
felt like
that was
that.
weird.
I had a weird PTSD feeling of just
I've been here before.
yeah, I don't like this position that I'm in and what I'm hearing right now. I wanted to go home and wrap myself up in a blanket.
So where do they go? Well, yeah, first of all, how have they got to that point where we're going from like our indie acoustic, like talking
Hey.
about love up on the top, having a
Oh.
strum.
Yeah. And then it's like, let's go.
It's 0 to
And then
100
it's just-
real quick. It's like if they did finish a big set at, say, Wildlands with Addison Rae into a real heavy Kedema set or something. Like, it was just a major switch up that I don't think anyone predicted.
And now from here, how do Freo one up the stealth mode halftime rave? Because we had a massive Wharfie time against the
Wharfie
Hawks
time.
a few weeks ago. Then we've gone the halftime rave, just blitzing everyone in the ground. What's next? Like, I don't know where they go from here. What do they
if
do?
we give everyone smoke bombs? Like
Ooh.
everyone has one. It's under your seat, and then you just let rip, and then you just can't see anything, and it's
Pyro
like
party.
What,
Yeah,
in the
Pyro-
game?
Fremantle Pyro party.
Can we release
next
it?
Sunday against the Gold
like,
Coast Suns.
big like fire.
You can help Fremantle during the game by throwing it out onto the field. You know, Murphy Reed, just
Yeah.
run through the smoke.
The
zip through,
smoke out the Suns.
Come out a different way.
Smoke out round.
Smoke out round.
Smoke out round.
Firework round.
You just can't breathe. You can't see anything. Good footy.
Asthma awareness week. Well, because
for
we've
you.
seen like obviously the World Cup. Like
Yeah, they
football
have all
fans
that
love
stuff.
their pyro. Why don't we bring that over here?
We could.
Just heaps of pyro on the...
Just everyone gets a flare.
Light the grass on fire.
Fire Friday.
Pyromaniac Friday.
Sick.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay, good. Done.
That's where we're going next.
Next.
No Wharfie time though, which I didn't mind. I think you really have to use it sparingly.
Yeah, because otherwise,
I thought when they
point.
kicked the first goal when they were 28 points down, or maybe even the second goal after that, I'm not sure if they had them in succession, but that's when I thought they might try and get the crowd into it. But I agree. You don't need it. If you don't
No.
need it, don't use it. Don't overdo it.
And it should never be used any time before halfway
Half-time?
through the fourth
Right.
quarter.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought maybe the start of the fourth, if you're 4 goals down.
Maybe at the start
rip it
of
out
the
there.
maybe at the start of the fourth. But like I think it would have been if Geelong kicked one more to bring it within a goal.
Morphy time.
How many
Morphy
times
time.
have they done Morphy time this year? I can remember one, and that was against Hawthorn.
Just the
Yeah,
once.
yeah.
Because didn't need it. Blitzed Melbourne, blitzed Richmond, blitzed West Coast. That was an away derby. Didn't matter. Wiped them off the floor. Sorry, we love the Eagles. This is the West Bias podcast. We love both sides. We love both of them.
So once, and we remember it last year against Gold Coast.
Elimination final.
Elimination
I
Too
thought it was
soon.
a
Don't
this
bring that
year
one up.
thing. How long have they had Wolfie time? Like how long?
It's
has it
been
a thing?
three. The first time was, I reckon, 2 years ago against Collingwood, and it was a draw.
Yeah. Okay.
That was the first
right.
Wolfie time.
And that's what you can remember of that, the draw.
It was a draw. Yeah. Alex Pearce kicked a goal to bring it within a point. Wolfie time. Jeremy Sharp could have kicked the winner and missed. Anyway, we digress. We need to keep things current. Flight update.
Flight update. We're into the 4th week now, so clearly 13 wins in a row, unprecedented for Fremantle now. When we looked at the flights, they were just over $2,000. That was a month ago. Last week, I gave you the price of $2,408.95. In fact, it was just over
thought it was
$3,000.
higher. Yeah,
it was
'cause I
$3,000. That
guessed.
was the week before. So we've gone from week to week looking at this. It's stayed the same price. $3,072.95.
Okay.
So they have not increased the price. Whether they've knocked off at half time, yesterday gone, sweet, don't need to increase it this week. Fremantle are going to win. Flight Centre have stuck with the price now. It's clearly Friday, they haven't clocked in yet, but they are staying at that steady price of $3,072.95.
Sure.
6 a.m. Thursday, leaving on either Virgin or Qantas, and then 6 a.m. returning to Perth from Melbourne on either Qantas or Virgin.
That's good. That's good. Finally, we've finally
finally
plateaued.
plateaued.
We've finally plateaued.
You guys
I wonder,
are too
like,
good.
because there's not really much more Freo can do at this point to be like they're going to finish top 2 now. I need to start
No,
saying
I
this
agree.
shit, but,
I
like,
agree.
Then that's now, what, 4 games clear. 4 games clear in the top 2. Pretty good run home. So they finished top 2. I don't know if, other than an absolute dramatic form drop, there's not really much between now and the end of the season to change the fact that they finish top 2, get a home qualifying final, and have a home run to the granny. So I wonder if we'll see it.
And
Keep
naturally,
going.
as it gets closer, prices are going to increase because the closer it is, the more last minute it is for
What's like the
purchases.
max? Like, do you
What's-
think they would max it out and be like, we can't charge more than this? This is ridiculous. Like $5,000.
I think 6 is where my head went. It went 5, and I thought you'd probably pay
That's
6.
so much
6
money.
the week of grand final.
Yeah,
that's what I
okay, you're like
expect.
last minute.
Yeah, unless they're not sold. Do flights sell out, or do they just keep putting on new ones until they can
Well, I
cancel
think
them
surely
last
for
minute?
footy they'd put like.
They
put on
have already
extras.
announced that, but
Yeah.
whether they continue
Extras
adding
on
more,
extras.
yeah.
Don't know.
I did see that fans, there was like in a Facebook fan group that fans have come together to like book a flight, like book a plane, just a plane, an empty plane, and now they need fans to
buying
fill
a
it.
plane.
They just bought a plane.
What do they buy? Yeah, what if you just went in and
Gina.
bought a plane?
Gina,
Gina, can we
Gina's
borrow?
bought another plane. Gina said, "Sorry, Pauline, not this week. The Freo
give it-
fans need it."
Giving her a bulldozer. Why don't we get a plane off Gina? Just to the
Bulldogs
Freo.
was so random. And like, everyone, make some noise. It's like, what?
Oh, well, I'll take my umpire jumper off.
Oh, but you. Okay.
Oh no!
All right.
it's
It's the 4th week.
it's rape. It's rape
Very
time.
good. Just on Pauline as well. Clearly, she's still in the news, and we should probably touch on her as well. But she gave her
I
address.
don't want to touch Pauline.
We touched it last week.
The National Press Club of Australia, her press conference there. One of the great moments. Well, I found it funny when the banner came down, but someone by the name of Bell watched her entire speech. So Bell's posted, I actually stood in my lounge room watching the entire speech. When Pauline was finished, I just found myself clapping and smiling.
She stood there.
She stood there.
Legs would hurt.
Felt that way about Fremantle though last night, to be honest.
Just stand and clap.
Just stand and clap, smiling.
Sometimes you just got to smile. You just got to smile. Welcome to the West Bias Weekly
Name
podcast.
change already.
Weekly.
We have had more name changes than episodes so far, at
Wow.
least released episodes. But welcome back. This is the same one as the Way Out West that you experienced last week, just under a different name. Seb Alana, thank you for coming back and joining us on WA's most biased news outlet, most trusted news outlet. WA delivered.
Sorry. It's like, who said that?
Me.
Okay.
Although you are Victorian, so clearly we're not
I'm
living up
not.
to the hype.
I was born here.
Spent a lot of time in Victoria. Goes for a Victorian team. Sounds Victorian to me.
Fuck.
Very Victorian.
Got it.
Anyway, we had another East Coast bias. Follow us or you're a Victorian. Get into the headlines. Look, it's been cold, and I know that
It's winter. And we talked about it last week.
Why
But
is it
why?
so cold?
It's fucking bitterly cold.
Colder than Melbourne. I did look. It's
Yeah,
been
they had
colder
a
than
really
Melbourne.
hot night. I know that
Which
we
is
want to talk about
crazy.
Melbourne too much, but 16 degrees at night in Melbourne. That was the lowest.
Toasty.
Ridiculous this week. And we're going at about 3.5.
Feels
Threes.
like 1.9.
Crazy.
unbelievable.
I'm
You
sick.
start getting the half frost on the windscreen.
Have we all been sick so far?
No.
No, you haven't been sick.
Loaded up.
We
It's
will
you,
be
Vincent.
after we
You're
leave because you
constantly sick.
sit next to
that's
you.
true. This is my 3rd time being sick now. I feel like the sickness is heavy. We're heavy on the sickness
Down
this
with the
winter,
sickness.
specifically in Perth.
It wouldn't be WA without complaining about the weather, regardless of what time of year it is. Wouldn't be WA without complaining about something that the police are doing.
Go on.
WA police launch real-time facial recognition in public areas.
Where? Everywhere. In the city?
Well, I think they've got vans that pretty much just roll up. They'll park a van where they think they need to find someone. So, let's be real. Well, they're going to park at least 4 vans full-time in Armidale, 6 in Balga, 3 in Midland. Where would we send the vans? If there's 20 vans, where do you send them if you're police commissioner?
Circle the city, the CBD.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
make a wall of
You've only
cameras.
got just 20.
20 and you can't leave.
You need some in
Everyone's
Armidale.
in
You're
there.
going to find some shit in Armidale. And
Send one down to
Mandurah.
Rockingham
I think you got one in mine would go Balga, 1 in Balga.
because you want to feel safe.
I want to feel safe. I'll put it at the corner of my place. 5 in Armidale, probably 10 in the city, and then 1 in Midland,
Mandurah.
1 in Mandurah.
I'll
I
take
guess.
one up in Joondalup.
1 in
Yeah.
Joondalup's okay, but yeah, okay. 1 in Joondalup, and then you got 1 more to go. Where?
Freo.
Yeah, probably.
Need one in Freo.
You need one in
Freo.
Freo.
We still need to do a deep dive on the people of Fremantle.
Oh.
They're just different.
They are. I think I've been told once. It's like, oh, you look like you're from Freo, and I didn't know how to take it.
They are that, like, I feel so nerdy as a normal. I feel like I'm fairly normal. I was walking around and there's people dressed so more over the top than I am. Just for a genuine, like a Thursday in Fremantle.
Either overly dressed or just like not dressed at all. It's
But what
either
do you
like
mean?
barefoot and boardies. Or-
Edgy. I can't describe it any better
edgy.
than they're just edgy.
Edgy.
And because I'm wearing a basic, Uniqlo top, it makes me feel so
Nerd.
basic. Yeah. Just feel like a nerd.
Get some culture up your.
And I'm not
Go to
having a
Freo.
crack at Fremantle people because
sounds like
you
it.
are just somewhat cool, but you are different. I think you've got to admit that.
There's a sense of identity over there.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going like, geez, I'm a Joondalup person. Fremantle people will say, yeah, I'm a Freo person.
Yeah,
It's a
that's
different
fine.
rate.
That's true.
I
It's
like
a
it.
totally different part of Perth.
How do you think this will go down? Facial recognition. So you were telling me before that it's like they only want it for people who are on a particular database.
Yeah, so I think what they do is they upload an image of a person who they're looking for, whether it's a criminal, missing person,
Right.
etc. But somehow the police aren't looking at everyone else's faces. So everyone else is pixelated, but this image that they've uploaded to the computer is able to identify if that person walks through.
Well, that makes sense. Doesn't it?
But
That would be like
if,
some
if
AI
everyone's
shit.
pixelated, how do they know?
But is it pixelated to the cop looking at it? Do you know what I mean? Like
I don't
on
think
the
a cop's
screen.
looking at it. I think it's entirely AI generated.
But
So how's everyone
Science.
pixelated until
Until they're not.
So I'm a little bit.
Is it much different to what's already like? There's CCTV everywhere.
I think it's just saying it does it in real time, whereas before you'd have to go check the CCTV. Whereas now it's like you get the feed straight away, and it's like this bloke's like, go get him.
True.
You know where he is.
I think the tinfoil hats will start coming out here
100%.
because it's a bit of surveillance. It's a bit of surveillance state
bit of
stuff. I get
surveillance.
it.
It's a fucking lot of
that's
surveillance.
the fucking point, isn't it? It's literally just
It's
surveillance.
all surveillance.
Big
According
ass
to the
camera.
West, the technology is most efficient. We're analysing big crowds. We can expect to see the van in Northbridge, city
Yep.
malls, Optus Stadium, public events such as the Royal Show.
The
Oh, the
Royal
Royal
Show.
Show. They're going to catch out some sheep that shouldn't be there. What?
That guy's stealing a cow. Get him.
And WA Day.
Yay.
When no one fucking cares about WA. When was
They
the
will
last
when
time
it
we...
changes to
This is a
November.
West.
Yeah.
Do you hate? This is a West
That's
podcast.
true. When do we actually... I want to celebrate WA Day and we just
we
haven't...
should figure out what we want to do for it. What event?
Well, yeah, it's already been...
It's one you mark
Yeah,
on
for
your
next
calendar,
year,
isn't
yeah.
it? Or what are we doing on
Mark it
WA
down
Day?
for next year. I've
have
never
a
marked WA Day.
Yeah, but you have a special WA podcast for WA Day.
Okay, we'll
Just
do like
WA Day
a
special.
big build up.
Yeah.
I've never texted my mates going, boys, what are you doing for WA Day? Have we ever said that?
We should get hats.
Not a bad idea.
Wow.
Hats, caps.
Why
Caps.
day?
Hats or caps?
Hats
Unsure.
and caps.
Hats and caps.
You get a cap in your hat.
Either or. Now, the city of Joondalup is my ways, and Seb's going to tell me some news. I'm not sure what's going on up there, but I'm pretty excited to find out. Something about the library, which I've not been to since I was about 6.
library.
6 or 7.
There was some serious frustration from some locals
6,
who
7.
signed a petition. Over 600 people signed a petition because they were looking to hopefully close minimise the amount of time that the library would be open. 600 people cared enough to sign a petition. So, I mean, good on them. There was some Hawthorn boys not too long ago that actually did a bit of a publicity run for
with libraries?
libraries
I saw that.
in Tasmania.
yes.
One of the all-time
And it
great...
was hell awkward, wasn't
One
it?
of the all-time great promotional videos. I'll get it up. But
Sick. No, I've seen
libraries, last time you're in a library, please. Anyone been to a library?
2 months ago. Month ago?
What for?
I was studying. I don't know. I was looking at a job application. I was trying to be like a bit coy about it. I was like,
Wait.
I'm not
I was
looking
going
for
for a job
job.
application. I'm getting a new job.
I don't know why I went to the
I went to a
library.
class to learn how to read.
I couldn't.
That was
What?
yesterday.
The boys at Hawthorn would be filthy. In fact, they'd be thrilled about this because they not too long ago did a big promotional video on libraries for Libraries Tasmania. Have a little listen about how it went down.
places at school was the library, along with the Oval, of course. But then Mum would take me to the library in the city sometimes, and that was next level. Libraries are
Next
not just
level.
about books. They're places to gather, learn, and share ideas with others. There's a wealth of information available in your local library. It's like a gym for your mind.
Oh.
You can do so much at your local library. Research your latest project, access free Wi-Fi internet,
Wow.
get English language help, join
Oh, he needs
a
it.
digital skills class,
So
or
look what
receive
he's got done
reading,
to him.
writing, and math support.
Huh?
But
You
when
like
you think
libraries.
about it, the best thing is you can borrow a book and take it home to read.
Oh, huge.
That's extraordinary.
I
That's
just-
the best bit.
God, they will be shattered that Tasmanian deal was run out for the Hawks because they can't go back to the Tasmanian library.
How are they going to get books out of there now without the Tassie boys?
How
The
flat was
Hawks
it? Well,
boys.
they'll be thrilled that Joondalup have overturned that.
Reminds me of like Liam Ryan when he did that.
The rugs
The
ad?
rugs.
Yeah, it's
Come
one of
get
the
your
great-
rugs,
one of the great
guys.
ads.
Yeah, he was on his front bar last night. Very good.
Oh, was it? Oh, yeah,
Bit
no, I
more
did
energy
see
than
clips.
He
the
gave a
trees.
lot more than I expected him to. Like, he clearly
of
is a
energy.
character, but he gives a bit. He's good.
What else? What else can you talk about? A library like that? Like, I love train stations. It's a place you can go with your friends to catch a train.
The
When
best
you-
thing about
Wait.
the train is you go from one place to another.
When I get on the train, I see windows, I see seats, and I see doors. And it's a place where you listen to the speaker, and it says, "Next stop, Armadale."
When the honk goes honk, I go, hey, yay.
I sit on the seat.
Speaking of trains, Parliament is sitting right here, right now. This is where we solve something in WA. Obviously, there's not a lot that goes wrong over here, but sometimes we've got to fix things. We tried to drive from West Leaderville to the football last night in Burswood, and it took about 30, 35
Yeah.
minutes,
Yes.
which, yes, it was Thursday peak hour combined with the footy. Not great. But traffic as a whole probably needs fixed.
I think we crack down on speeding. And how we do that is, and this will come back both issues. So I think speeding's an issue for a lot of people. including
boring.
Myself.
Spill water on myself.
Grub. Speeding.
Victorian.
Oh.
Typical. Speeding. And if you were also to be using a car, if you were caught speeding, bike for a week. You cannot
Where do you get the
obtain a
bike
driver's-
from?
You got to buy one. Sort yourself
Oh,
out.
you get the WA cop bikes, and you have to wear the outfit.
You can rent one out. Maybe I'll start a business for rent a bike. But if you that'll decrease traffic a fair bit. 'Cause
I
more
have an
speed.
objection. The one thing worse than traffic is cyclists.
Oh, that's a good point. Shit. Scrap that.
Tour de Freo.
What have you got, Fitzy?
More planes. I think we need more planes.
talk about the
just why don't we fly?
choppers.
It's a long. Perth is a long city, really long city. Sometimes you need to fly.
the longest in the world,
Rockingham
pretty sure.
to Two Rocks, you need to fly. More
Like helicopter or jet
everything. Rockets,
or flying cars.
satellites.
They always talk about the ferry. The ferry idea.
We need
always
more
dies.
ferries. I will stand on that fucking hill, put at least 10 in the water, consistently
Are
doing
there ferries
laps
now
of
or
the,
not?
The
the
river-
Swan.
Just doing laps.
Just do circles. I want to go
With
from
surveillance cameras
I
on
want to
them?
go from Freo to Elizabeth
Optus.
Key
Yeah,
or Optus on a ferry.
specifically.
The
People
oldies will
point-
love that shit.
People from
Fish.
Freo should be able to go from Fremantle to Optus
Correct.
via ferry.
Correct. I'll fucking die on that hill.
And that's not an option at the moment. I'm not.
No,
we're not
it's
speaking.
not.
Yeah, okay.
I think.
Are we sure?
I'm still
happened to
dying on
the-
the hill.
What happened to the Matilda Bay ferry?
Yeah, so
They
I
were
reckon-
having a whinge about that.
I reckon I was on a ferry
Matilda Bay Ferry.
15 years ago. Never been on one since.
I went on one from South to Elizabeth Key, that fucking South Perth.
Oh
That
yeah.
was fun.
I think they're still planning to do the new service from Matilda
Applecross?
Bay. Yeah.
To the
To
Key area.
yeah,
Yeah.
as like another
But the
Option?
NIMBYs were like,
very angry.
parking, angry.
Well,
Like,
to
who
be fair, to
cares?
get on a ferry, unless you live close to the ferry stop, you're going to have to drive there. Like, I'm not getting on. I can't get on a ferry.
But
wherever
South
I am.
Perth is
Why
fine.
is that different to a train station?
Yes.
But they do have parking at train stations.
But
a lot of
the
it.
South Perth ferry, I wouldn't say there's like parking there, and like it doesn't get chockers because of the ferry.
Look, I'm on it. I want to, but maybe just extend the river a bit. We start digging digging into the metro area.
Greens will love that.
Yeah, I reckon we just start ripping down more and start digging more canals so we can be more like Venice.
We need more mass construction. We need
Underground
more
tunnel.
environmental degradation.
Less trees. I've always said that.
Get rid of the trees. There's so many trees. Like, are we and you can plant more
Where?
anywhere in the
Literally.
What about
everywhere.
water trees?
Water trees.
Water trees.
Do they water trees? Are there trees in the river? Are there actually? Remember when I jumped in the river off your boat, and like
You felt a tree.
I felt lots of trees beneath me. I didn't like it.
Are you sure there were trees?
They were
that
well.
little
I don't know. It was a
squiddy?
plant.
Well,
of some
Elizabeth
sort.
Key is so cleanly cut, right? Like that's not a natural.
True.
Clearly, it's not a natural spot. Let's just do that more.
I've always wondered, the Perth foreshore must be on the north side along like Riverside Drive is like a flat line. That can't be natural.
That's not natural.
can't be
That's what
natural.
I mean. Yeah, that's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. Right there, that's not natural. So we've built that a long
built
time
some
ago.
shit.
So you
Yo.
just do it the whole way.
Jeez, we did a lot of building. Well, let's just do it more. Let's make
Have you
it
ever
more
thought
like streets.
like how much building it takes to start a city? Like this started from absolutely nothing.
Hundreds of years ago.
You ever thought about that? Like
What
what do you do when you go, let's start a city?
Bricks.
Bricks. Like
Dig.
we're not gonna need a lot. We're gonna
Dig
need, if
hole.
we built a new city, where should we build a new city?
I feel like we
Somewhere
are.
between
We're in the primo spot. Maybe Freo. Nah, it's a little bit too hilly.
like
in Freo.
completely from scratch.
Or like not in Perth.
No.
Like in the middle of WA?
I think we go in the middle, right in the center.
Albany was supposed to be our capital city.
Is that right?
Yeah, that was supposed to be where we were going to be, but then I think it was too cold. Or Perth just got more progression behind it, more billionaires. Gina was around, I think, started pumping money into it.
Gina, where their bulldogs are.
Gina loves to build. But like Gina could probably start a new city. And if you were to start a new city, where do you start?
We just
You
love Gina, don't we?
talk about Gina a lot.
Call it Ginaville.
Gina.
Gina Bias podcast.
Trying to get Gina to pump some money and helicopters into it.
Next week we'll be sponsored by Gina.
Yeah.
So if Gina just went, I want to start a new city, and just go, let's go, smack bang in the middle of WA, like where do you start? Bring in a concrete for roads. You got to start with roads.
Bulldozers.
Do you start with buildings or do you start with roads?
Like the chicken before the egg. I think you start with buildings.
Building.
I'm not worried about roads.
Because you could just walk on the dirt.
Yeah.
But then how
Drive
do
on
you
the
get
dirt.
to the new buildings without the road?
Drive on the dirt. You
Drive
freak.
on the
What do
dirt.
you...
Yeah. I don't think
And we
roads-
probably fly.
It's like, oh, the floor is lava. How do I get across here?
Good point.
Thanks.
And then do you reckon would you start with houses, or would you start with would you build a big stadium first? Like what do you think, what's the priority?
Well, we want to get people into the city to build the stadium, so probably the houses.
Probably a good point. But stadiums are more interesting.
Bypass the hospital. If people die, they die. We go straight to the stadium. We love
we
sport.
fly them back to Perth.
Schools?
Don't need them.
You don't need. Do you need to go to school to be able to
Homeschool.
build?
This town's homeschool only.
Because we are full of homes. Homeschools only.
Homeschools.
Home schools only.
Gina pays for all the homes, the schools to home, the home schools. Yep.
We've got to start there. It's a
Okay.
good start.
We'll pitch it.
We'll pitch it. Anyway, back to some sport. The Socceroos are flying as we speak, but we're playing the USA tonight.
Scary.
Very scary.
3
Anyone getting
a.m.
up at 3 a.m.?
I would if I hadn't stayed up so late
Yeah, I
last
think
night.
I need the sleep.
I need a sleep, but if I wake up just by chance at 3:30, I'm most likely going to go
Watch it.
pop into the living room and attempt to stay up and watch it.
Because a lot of
But
the
also, if I see them 1-0 down, I'm probably not.
the US commentary's been pretty rough. on
Yeah,
the-
writing them off.
They're like, Australia can't play soccer. Who cares? Pretty
US
much.
bias.
2-1, they beat us in a friendly last October. So
Irrelevant.
not that it means anything.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck? Like, it's friendly for a reason. We weren't trying our best. So we'll go into this one with some confidence. We're given no chance against Turkey,
True.
given
That's true.
a high price on our win probability. But back us in. I liked you were in Northbridge on Sunday.
Yeah,
watching the game?
they got the screen at Northbridge. Credit where it's due. The Eastern States are doing it better than us at the moment with Fed Square, and then Sydney had one, and
Did you see that poor old woman at the front of the Fed Square one?
I think
Just get monstered by the crowd.
bad time to
She's
walk
walked past going, what's going on here?
Oh no.
Oh, hello, there's a big crowd. And then,
just got
unfortunately for
shepherded
her,
from 27 directions.
she's been, exactly, monstered by the entire crowd as the the Socceroos put through either their first or second, whichever one it was. But geez, they're different than the soccer crowd as well. Speaking of different with
Go off
Fremantle
chops.
people,
Yes.
geez, they're different with the Socceroos.
I do like that everybody gets around it.
Love it.
Like even the most staunch footy fan.
Even Pauline Hanson's getting behind him, and she'd have half the team deported. She would.
She would.
Got off her
None of them
policies. None of them would be welcome.
No. Aaron Kunda's goal never would have happened. Never would happen. No, that's an unfair take, but it's potentially, possibly true. Just take no responsibility for whether it's true or not. No defamation. Don't defame. I think that the Northbridge watch party, I understand family friendly and all that, but wipe out the seating room at the front and just get all the boys up at the front with the flares and the get them up the front.
Yeah, so they don't have seating at Fed Square.
No, it's just a big standing affair.
did
Just
see
cram
that.
them in,
Cool.
just cram them in, and just free for all.
Did you see the video that I saw another one, but it was like another woman and they'd kind of like trapped her in a circle.
Oh no!
So it was like Socceroos everywhere. And then this woman who was clearly like off her rocker. Like, I don't know if she was homeless or, but they've literally trapped her in a circle.
What, on
And
purpose?
I don't know. They were just like baiting her and she was like, just going, and they were just like all around her going like, yeah. Like it was crazy. And she just didn't know where she was.
Oh no!
She was off her nut.
But she was enjoying
she was
herself.
having
I don't know. Like it was really weird.
I hope she was there just for the game and was genuinely celebrating.
No,
That
I don't
was
think she knew she was there.
Okay,
yeah.
fantastic.
Anyway, I don't know if that's a good. I just remember seeing the video. I was like, that's
Was
why.
that was in Melbourne? Was it?
Yeah, during the it was
Wouldn't
like the
have
Fed
that in the
Square
West.
thing. Yeah.
Wouldn't have that in the West.
that's-
We look
baiting
after.
a like a homeless
We look
drugged
after
up
people
person.
here. RAC Arena, the crushed Coke can, as we call it, has been given an accolade.
This
Massive
is
accolade.
crazy.
Yeah, voted best UFC venue in the world,
Yeah.
ahead of Madison Square Garden. Never been there, but clearly everyone knows Madison Square Garden. But in terms of best UFC venues, it was just ahead of number 2, which was the Perth Kebab Station, which is directly across from Paramount in Northbridge. So you've got your top 3 of RAC Arena, Perth. Great, well done. You've got number 2, Perth Kebab Station, directly across the road from Paramount. So people spill out there, great atmosphere, and then people get it on in a kebab station. I don't know why people are so passionate in kebab stations and kebab shops,
I
but they
really
are.
want a
And then
kebab
number
now.
3, Madison Square Garden. So
Number
there's your
4,
top 3.
the outdoor
crazy.
area at Hibbie Club. Massive punch on spot. Oh, that's actually perfect transition to our we're going straight to the fuckwit of the week. Sometimes people just need to be put into the spotlight.
Of course his name's Quaid.
Because Quaid, Jared Broughton,
Quaid.
has faced court this week. We all know Quaid because he's been given a $1,000 fine for throwing a chair and punching someone in the Dawesville kebab
I
shop.
reckon that's a pretty light fine. You get $1,000 for like having your phone on your lap, but a bloke throws a chair and like probably steals a kebab, and
Does
he's
that-
like, fine.
And there'd be damages there. Does that include damages?
Yeah,
Surely.
$1,000
Wow.
fine.
He's got
One
off
of
lightly there.
7 people
Oh,
charged.
$15,000 worth of damage.
Oh, there you go.
But he didn't have to pay that. Just the
The
$1,000.
kebab shop.
Jeez, we let it.
Kebab Kings in Dawesville. Get around Kebab Kings in Dawesville because they have copped $15,000 worth of damage by a guy who's only copped a $1,000 fine.
It's bullshit.
Bar, pubs, and clubs. Would there be any other venues that are the home to more fights than kebab shops? I feel
Hungry
like-
Jack's before it died out front of Metros in Freo.
Freo
really?
Hungry Jacks.
Rest in peace.
Was that-
It's coming back as a pub.
Is it?
finally. Yeah.
What?
They're finally transitioning
There's
that
not.
building.
I mean, that's probably the only thing you could really put there.
Just always
Under-
smashes. Just at
That
that
Hungry Jack's was feral. Like there was always like just Hungry Jack's shit everywhere. People punching on out the front, inside. They actually blocked off the seating at one point. There was like massive kind of gates, so you could only go in and order. You couldn't sit down on a table and chair because they were like people are just like actual animals.
They have to hire security sometimes for
They
fast
would
food
they would have
restaurants.
there because it was across the road from Metros and people are crazy.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
rest in peace, the Fremantle
Yeah, it
Hungry
was
Jacks.
an icon.
It's coming back as a big double-story pub.
So kebab shops behind pubs and clubs clearly there's a lot of fights
Fast
in them.
food joints,
Fast food joints such as HJ's.
KFC.
Yeah, KFC. But that
Train
kebab shop.
train stations.
yeah.
Train station's not bad.
Especially in high school, it's like, oh, meet me
There's
at the
always a
Trano.
smash at the
Oh,
Trano,
yeah.
at the bus stop.
The car park.
for us. Yeah, car parks. But I'm
Outside.
talking more venues. But yeah, I think those are our top
Go
three.
outside.
Have
How
you
about
seen
that?
any like crazy road rage lately? Because like I feel like I haven't seen. You hear it, whatever. I actually like was right next to a guy the other day, and he was like, it was like steam coming out his ears.
Red in the face.
It was crazy. Like I just don't think I've seen it up close. Like he was kind of yelling at this guy in front of him to like pull over, and I was like, oh shit, like
Oh, it's
this
gonna
is
get
getting
on.
on.
Yeah.
But then the other guy like sped off, and it was.
Right.
But I like watching this guy, and his face was so angry.
I nearly got into some road rage for Fitzy just yesterday. As we
At
said.
Fitzy or-
No, not at
Oh.
Fitzy. We were in some heavy traffic, and I identified that if we took an early turn off that we could save 5 minutes. So Fitzy and I are in different cars. I purposely pull out in front of this car to then shepherd. It was one of the great shepherds to get Fitzy in.
You've dished
in
the
front
hands
of
off
me.
and then just immediately
Exactly right. And then I've gestured to him to turn his next left to make sure he gets his early exit so we skip 5 minutes worth of traffic. What does he
Okay.
do?
straight on.
Straight on. Just takes on the full Cambridge Street traffic of Leederville.
And
That's
you
why it
were
took me half an
stuck?
hour to
Yeah,
get to the
okay.
football.
And then
Yeah.
I was there much earlier before him. But yeah, the bloke behind me, not thrilled with that move. I saw him with the old man gesture.
Yeah.
Of the
But
fist
I
up
feel like
at the
normally
sky.
they get angry and they go on. But
Yeah.
like this guy was like, he was ready to punch on. Like he chased him down through the lights. And
Wow.
Like, it was like proper like, I'm going to get you.
Are there any better videos on the internet than the road rage ones? I
They're
just
very entertaining.
so
Yeah.
entertaining.
But you're right. Like you see so many of them, but never. I
That
don't
was
think I've
proper
seen it that close.
like, this guy's going to get him. It was actually fucked.
And they can never, I can't fight, but that usually those road rage people, the fights at the worst quality. That's never.
Well,
Yeah.
they pull up. It's like because you probably feel tougher in the car when you're driving, and then once you're outside the car,
You've got to go.
ooh,
What if you step out and he's
Once-
literally this big?
One's always trying to jump the other one before he's actually out the car as well, so he can get the upper hand. And there's just always a lot of leaning on the car.
yeah.
And then
Like
they're
a lot
puffed.
of finger. There's a lot of finger
Yeah.
pointing going on, but not
Yeah.
a lot of punches
Yeah,
being
you're
thrown. Not that we condone the punches.
No.
Just
No.
let's stay with finger pointing, or just stay calm. It's all right. You will all get there eventually.
Or ride a bike.
Or ride. No, don't ride your bike. Fly your helicopter instead. There are fuckwits, but there are also legends around here. Local legends. You
I
came
would
across one
like
of the football.
to mention a legend. In front of me, I was surrounded by Freo, by the way, at this point. Lovely older couple. This guy with his wife brought out a big canister and it had tea in it. And then they were drinking tea and I thought it was very sweet. And then, tip of the iceberg, good point, he had scones with his tea. And they were eating tea and scones at the foot. And
footy.
I just thought it was very sweet.
On a Thursday night. How old were they? If you don't say anything over 70, I'm going to be.
I reckon they maybe 70, 60, 70,
Yeah,
maybe
okay.
older.
I
Yeah,
rate that
it's in
highly.
the
I
sweet.
thought it was
want
like-
I want that to be me
I wanted
in
a
50
scone.
years.
Did you have a scone on?
No,
yeah,
I
that's
wanted
what
to
I thought.
ask.
I thought you meant he was going to.
He turned around at one point and goes like, "Oh, is this guy with you?" Because Sean was like,
Getting loud.
"Oh yeah,"
Oh.
he was on his feet. So then he's like, "Is this guy with you?"
What did they do during the rave? Were they having
Yeah.
dipping their
Yeah,
tea
they were
during the
still
rave?
eating
What
the
was
tea
in the
and scones.
tea? Because
I didn't
I would have
ask.
liked to see their reaction post rave.
I didn't ask.
They were loving it.
They're like,
They started. Yeah.
but anyway, that's my legend because I have never seen scones at a football game. But there you go.
We like to look at properties as well. The property report, best of the week this week. We've probably all seen it if you've been down the coastal strip past Cottesloe. Across the road from the CBH, there is a big development going up.
This is meta glasses.
Yeah.
Is Metaglasses, and I was hoping to skip through because the video goes for a while.
We're just going to watch some.
So
Driving.
right now, we're
Nice
just
BMW.
right now we're just driving. We're driving down Mountain Bay Road. We are heading towards the coast, as we can
There's
see.
no
he's pointing
point of
towards.
him putting this in
No,
the video,
he's
by the
flexing
way.
he's got a
He's
watch
just
and a
flexing
BMW.
the watch and the BMW.
And his ring or whatever.
Which I am,
Look at his
envious
dog.
of.
And there's a dog. Thank you, Brian.
Okay, maybe that was.
Is he the real estate agent or is he just
He'd
a...
have to be, right?
All right, here we
This
go.
sort
So
of
you get down
floggeries.
to what is this called? Marine Parade, I think.
Yes.
That
yes.
building right there, which used to be, I think it back in the day was like a cafe.
It's not the whole building.
Is it across the road from the OBH or just down?
CBH.
CBH, sorry.
Yep. So right across from sort of the main car
Oh
park.
my God.
Is it the whole building? It's
No,
not the
no,
level.
this is the penthouse.
Oh, right. So, it's
So,
the
but
upper
this
floor.
floor is $25 million, which is...
I like Penthouse, but just
mean, it's
that's
a-
just
yeah.
Look
just
how
that's the
overcast
one in
it is,
Northbridge.
gross. Yeah, not for me. Look how
Good spot,
overcast
though.
it's gross.
gross. Don't want to buy
Shit,
anymore.
eh?
I hate that. Imagine walking out and seeing that. Ugh, no.
25 mil. Is
Rather
it in
live
the budget?
Balga.
No. Well, if I sell my Balga house 38 times over,
Okay.
I might be a chance. But
I
we
don't.
know.
I don't know if it's worth 25. If I'm honest.
What is that fucking weird ass? Is that Christmas wrapping on the
It's
wall?
art.
Jeez, you're being negative, Sep.
Yeah, it's art.
So I am being, yeah.
But do you think it's worth 25? Because I don't think it is.
It is a lot of money. There's some nicer houses that we've
Like
seen.
it's
on
it's
this
an
podcast.
apartment. So far, all we've got is a big
But
living
that's a pretty
room.
good spot. It's
You're paying for to be across the road from the beach. That's what you're paying for. Like
Yeah.
I wouldn't say these windows and all this shit is actually worth 25
look at all
million.
those pebbles.
Like $25 million
That's where the
pebbles?
money is.
No, you're paying for this roof.
Now on the balcony.
Yeah, you're paying for this balcony.
It doesn't feel very homely.
Oh,
yeah.
and
Oh,
to
that's
the-
downstairs. So is that
Oh,
the
there's
kitchen?
a shop.
That's you got your own workers?
Good to see
Oh,
you,
this is
buddy.
nice.
I didn't know this was open already.
Oh, free buffet every day.
Oh, jeez. Look,
Yeah.
if you're listening to this and you're hearing Seb and Alana talking about it, you probably sound like they're talking about just a crack den in
yeah.
downtown Armadale.
Sorry.
The apartment there was overlooking the most famous beach in Perth on the most expensive strip in
Australia,
Perth. And perhaps there was some questionable artwork in the living room.
But
and it was a little
you
bit
are
grey
paying
outside.
for the view, but
You are
like the
paying for the view.
inside looks like white and it has no character.
I don't disagree.
Boring
Right,
as
yeah.
marble kitchen.
That's what I mean. It didn't feel homely.
No, I like
You make
the
it a
wrapping
home
paper
once you
art.
move in. When we move in, we will make it.
How will I make it
When
home? I got
will
the
you
money
wear
left
wigs?
if I bought it.
Will you wear wigs?
Wigs?
When will you wear wigs?
Man on Reddit argues what?
Oh.
Pictures versus
So
reality.
the top picture
Holy
here. This is our shithole of the week. The
That's
top picture
AI.
is what was on the real estate website.
That's AI, the top one.
yes,
I
and
love
they
AI.
genuinely put that on the real estate website.
Can you do that?
Tony has gone and had a look at the house, and that is what he found in the space that was
mental.
advertised. So I think the top picture, the space was empty, and they've AI'd the furniture
AI.
to show
So
what it
you can
looks
do
like.
that because it's
and then, but then when you AI the
Yeah.
furniture, it's made it look a bit
bigger.
wider.
Surely that's false
It has made it
advertising.
look. Yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't
Surely.
look. It's definitely bigger. Yeah, no, it's heaps bigger. What would actually go in that room then?
Like a study, like a desk?
Right, yeah,
Like probably
okay.
just a desk.
Hang on, they
That's all
must have
you'd fit.
AI. Look, remove these. No one's living with that sort of setup, right? Like, is it just
Outrageous.
storage? What the fuck?
Nobody.
There's no way anyone's living like
That's
that. Are they?
it's a study, I reckon. How
Probably.
many bedrooms are there? What's the rest of it? Click on that link.
All right, let's see the full house. It's in Bayswater, 45
Three
Long
bedrooms.
Street.
One of those is
It's
a
not even a
study.
bad house. It's
Yeah.
actually a really nice house.
Okay.
Well, we
So
don't know what's real and
Has
what's
to be
not
a
here, though.
study, or maybe it's a bedroom.
Bedroom. That's a
a
study.
stu- That was a study.
Was that the room though? I think that might have been the room.
Is this a different link? No, it's the same.
No,
one.
it's the same house. I think that was the room.
What's he? Oh,
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
is.
No,
No,
It
it's,
is.
wait, that's
Oh,
different.
no, there was no
because the
door
window is
before.
Oh,
different.
boy.
The window's the same, but it's
Oh my
just
god, they've got rid of
blinds.
the photo.
Yeah,
Maybe
maybe.
someone
Now it's got
reported
some Reddit attention.
and some West Bias.
Yeah, obviously, mostly. Once this hits the algorithms,
crazy.
they are done for. I came across a very, very exciting news story out of Mandurah, which is a very, very exciting place.
Who's died?
Oh,
Someone
this
at a
is so
kebab shop.
exciting.
Well, someone's always been attacked in Mandurah in some way.
That is-
I don't think Fitzy would be like, I can't wait to tell you guys this.
That's some news.
Another death in
7
Mandurah.
deaths in Mandurah over the last week, but we can forget about that because they're getting a new $3.5 million boardwalk to have a better view of the Thrombolites.
Yeah.
That lady in the picture looks thrilled about it. So,
You can't even see her
That must be
face.
AI as well.
well, I could just see in her stance. That's a shocking photo.
So are they rocks?
They're mossy rocks. So
Thrombolite.
the rocks are alive. That's the difference here, right?
Do they glow in the dark?
They better do backflips for $3.5
They just
million.
start dancing.
They're nocturnal, so they're sleeping there, but at night time it's like the stealth mode rave. They all just get on it and it's massive.
And they all turn purple.
$3.4
Goes
million
hard.
for a boardwalk to see that.
So I was just thinking, what should we build boardwalks around that would be more exciting than walking over this boardwalk and
be
looking
hard.
at some rocks, some living rocks.
Right, build more boardwalks.
Yeah, we
Or
should build more
something else.
boardwalks. So this would be boardwalks that would be more beneficial because these would be more exciting to look at. Should build one just around the bell tower.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
A circular one.
Yeah.
A circular boardwalk around the bell
Never
tower
ending.
because it's been lost amid the construction of the city.
I call it the big cockroach. I don't know if other
Big cock.
Is that a big
cock.
Is that a common thing? Big cockroach? I reckon it looks
The
like
bell
a,
tower.
I reckon it looks like a
Looks
cockroach.
like a cockroach.
They like got the wings, and it's
I'll have
disgusting.
another look, but
I think it's a big
that's it.
cockroach.
We'll assess it. We'll assess it. I've never thought of it like that, but now we will. There should have been one. It's too late to do it now. It's been knocked down. The old Bayswater Bridge should have had a boardwalk just to watch trucks drive
Yeah.
into it.
Would you go from the top or the bottom of the bridge? So do you walk out over the top and see the trucks go underneath you and then
Ooh.
smash into it? That feels like a safety concern. But I'm for it if you
I
build
think
it
the
hard
I think the
enough.
boardwalk should have run underneath it,
Right.
so you're right there.
Right,
like
yeah.
you
You
want to
can see
be
the connection.
Yeah, and you want to be amongst the action, and you want to hear it. You want to hear the impact. You want to really see the impact. So the boardwalk should have gone under the old Bayswater Bridge before it got lofted, and now trucks don't run into it, which is a little bit boring. There should be a secondary boardwalk at the Blue Boat Shed boardwalk because the main boardwalk to the boat shed is always packed. So there should be a secondary boardwalk to look at all the
Oh, is this the
tourists
house?
looking at the boat shed.
I'm worried that you might run into the same issue. So third boardwalk and I'm in.
We need
there
three?
won't be- Yeah, we need
Make
three
it 7.
boardwalks.
Make
Let's
it
be
24. 24 boardwalks surrounding the Blue Boat Shed.
This is the one on the near the King's Park.
Yeah,
that
on
house.
Mounts Bay Road.
Mounts Bay Road.
Oh,
that's the
okay,
one.
yes.
I
7
don't think
boardwalks.
I've ever seen that place with not someone occupying.
There's
the
always
boardwalk.
people there.
Someone owns the house.
Yes, a family.
I wanted to say a lady who I saw opening the front
they,
door.
they
Probably
bought it
Gina.
off a
I don't-
family
yeah,
or
that's
someone.
true. They don't live in it.
No.
I think they just store stuff there.
I think it's just for now. It's honestly
You'd
just
want
for
to
photos and
charge,
shit.
wouldn't you? I'd charge easily. I'd monetize that.
It's
$5
to get
a
people
pic.
fly to Perth to see this
Yeah.
house.
I think the story behind it is that it used to be on Android. I think in Android Asia, there was like a collection of wallpapers, and the boat shed was one of the generic wallpapers. So that's why it's
Really?
famous. And then
That
when
makes
when
sense.
people
See it.
probably from Asia who used to have that as their
You're
wallpaper,
like, I've been here.
yeah, they want to go
Yeah,
and take
okay.
a photo with the wallpaper.
great.
You know the
Crazy.
Windows wallpaper, the green hill that we sort of all grew up with.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
That's a real
yeah.
place, isn't it?
Probably. And then like if you think about that, we consider it like, oh, that's the Windows Hills. So you would
I'd
go
wanna
and
Yeah.
get a picture
wherever
there
it is.
if I was in the area.
come to,
Absolutely.
this wasn't in my list, but now come to think of it, there should also be a boardwalk out to the Eliza statue down the road from the boat shed.
Or like
So
connecting.
then it's easier to put clothes on it
Yeah,
because
that's
people have to
true.
walk out to put like shirts on it.
They have to swim out, don't they?
I thought you
I
could
I don't know
just
how
stand
deep
alone.
it is. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
You'd have to
yeah, right.
swim.
We put one of
It'd
our
be sludge. at
when we
least.
won the flag for Quins last year. One of the
didn't? Oh.
boys swam out and put a Quins shirt on.
Nice.
How long did it stay there for?
Only like 2 or 3 days. Yeah.
Who
it
manages how the diver gets
The owner of
dressed?
the blue.
Yeah.
boat
It's
shed.
just a free for all.
Is it?
Whoever's was there the
So they
most
take it
recently.
off. Who's the party pooper that takes it off? We'll find
Gina,
that out.
she calls the shots. There should be a boardwalk to watch the merging point on like the Mitchell going southbound just before the
yeah.
Narrows Bridge, where some people are coming on. It must be from probably like the Graham Farmer or coming up from like Rose Street, or if that links up. And then you've got some people trying to get left to turn off at Mounts Bay to get down like to the convention centre, Mounts Bay or Riverside Drive. And you've got some people coming on from the left trying to get right to get on the freeway to keep going south to the bridge. And it's just a massive fuck fest. And I think watching that from a boardwalk would be really entertaining.
It's like a massive orgy, and you
Yeah.
call it the orgy board.
Absolutely.
Everyone getting fucked on the merge board.
Orgy board.
Yeah.
Like a Ouija board.
Like the
4B
Ouija board,
The 4B
but
orgy,
orgy
because it's
board.
all just big 4-wheel drive trying to get across. The
I
big
actually-
4B orgy boardy.
I don't know where my brain
Rolls
just
off the
went.
tongue.
It does. There's definitely a ring to it. And finally, number one place where we should have a boardwalk to watch is the Midland train station car park.
Yeah.
But
think-
there's no water.
Don't need water for a boardwalk. We'll do.
It's just a bit leverage point
We should just
to
have
watch
one
them entertainment.
over the city then. I want one over the city. over the skyscrapers.
Where can we build it? Just straight off
King's
the St.
Park,
George's.
just
Yeah, it's good.
high in the sky, and then it comes down and it lands you in
Descends.
Optus.
Ooh.
In Optus.
In Optus.
In the-
On the field.
They were going to do a sky lift from Kings Park down to the city. Well, I say they were going to. It was one of like the 42,000 master plans that never
Yeah.
gets approved.
Would I have used it? Probably. Would I
Oh,
have
100%.
liked it and done it again?
You would
Probably
have
not.
enjoyed it.
I would have enjoyed it. Yeah, I don't know.
But they would have
We'll
charged
to
an
get
arm
that
and a
one
leg.
another time.
It would have been so expensive.
Yeah,
It's like that Ferris wheel in Freo that like all you can
Yeah.
see is like the top of the trees.
And it's $30
yeah, it's like $40. It's
Yeah.
something stupid.
Go around once.
Never been on it. I refuse.
I think it would be exciting. I think it'd be exciting to have
That's-
more boardwalks and more
that's why you're
more
in
ski
charge.
lifts and more helicopters. So that's what we've come to the conclusion of. To finish off, the West Buyers, like any good news channel, the weather report. Well, it's been
Aw.
cold and it's
Didn't we
gonna
do the
be,
weather at the beginning?
well, kind of, but we need to look ahead.
need to
So
fill in
it's
time.
less cold because we've got a bit of cloud coverage this week.
We've run out of content.
We've run well out of content. We're on the weather
Tomorrow,
app.
partly cloudy, 7. No rain.
That's exciting. A little bit of rain potentially this time next week on Friday, up to 30 mils of rain. In between, it's okay. There's a bit of cloud, there's a bit of sun. It's not as cold as this week. Alana's ready to kick off the weekend. What's the exciting forecast? The look ahead over the weekend. What's happening? You need to sleep, Sebastian.
Yeah, I need to sleep. Socceroos tomorrow morning if I get a chance to wake up.
You
No
won't.
footy this weekend. Probably won't wake up. No footy this weekend. Just enjoy a weekend off. Dinner party at a friend's place. Yeah, it sounded
Dinner
like
party.
a
Are you
person in
bringing
my
any
late
food?
20s. Not that I'm aware of, but it might be.
Holly will
Dinner
make
party,
something.
but I'm eating.
Yeah, I'm eating. I am hungry. So that'll be just about it. Watch Port hopefully win tomorrow night and have a good weekend.
I thought you said watch porn. And I was like, Seb, what the fuck?
Forward. Very honest. We are the most honest podcast.
It is true.
Alana, what are you doing?
I think I just am going to Freo. Wow, I love
Wow.
Freo. For a friend's birthday dinner, might head to Honky Tonks.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
The it's
That
like Cowboys.
yeah,
Still never been
cowboy. Everyone does the line dancing, gets a bit wiggy in there.
Lions and line dancing. There's a
Yeah.
new one, Yeehaw, in the old Jackrabbit Slims in the city
Are they
as well.
rip-off?
Oh,
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I
Same
guess,
thing.
but
Does
like
it
it's
feel
not
like it?
exactly. I don't think Honky Tonk have trademarked the idea of a
Country
country
Of line
American
dancing.
pub.
Mustang bar. Would that be the OG for Perth? The Mustang?
True, but
they
I
have
wouldn't.
line dancing in there?
Probably.
The live bands aren't really like country necessarily.
Yeah, okay. I haven't been there in ages.
Anyway,
If you're going to any of those three places, enjoy it.
It's been
Yeah,
West Bias.
I wouldn't have.
West Bias, most trusted bias
bias.
news
We're
in
not
WA.
biased. No bias.
No bias, unbiased. Well, considering we have a South Australian football fan and a Victorian football fan on the podcast
I
today,
like the Eagles
very
too.
unbiased, very, very unbiased. I
This
don't
is
like
rude.
this.
I like Freo, to be fair. Especially because they're going well.
Yeah.
Thanks, Fitzy.
As you were, say up.
Bye.